What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. I appreciate y'all connecting with me while I get my 10,000 steps in today. I'm enjoying myself. It's Saturday stroll around Midtown to get around. Y'all know this is an area I really enjoy. I enjoy walking to here than walking around here. So, this is why you see this area so much, in case you're like, man, you got to mix it up some. I will. I promise I will. But this is an area I really love, so it's reflected in the content. You're going to see it a lot now, a lot more in the future. But I will still do my rounds walking all around downtown, man. I give y'all my word. Shout out to my new subscribers that have joined me. You guys are really awesome. You're helping me inch up ever so closer to the goal. Shout out to my subscribers that have been here. I see you, and I appreciate that you guys listen to my stuff on your way to work when you're out running errands. It's a Saturday. You might be out running errands right now, listening to this very video while you're doing it. So I see you, man. Shout out to y'all. So let's talk about Lil Durk, man, a little bit more. I've done a little more looking into it, and the situation, it saddens me, man. I'm really not gonna hold y'all up. It saddens me, and it's not because I'm some fan of Durk or whatever. It's just because, stuff really ain't have to be this way. They really could have went a different route. Durk and his peoples. You got the style of music that they make, and I think that puts pressure on them to be out there in the streets and be gangster. Like, the style of music that they make, they like to do stuff and then brag about it in the music. And stuff meaning hits, going out there deleting people. We know that King Von was out there doing the absolute most, and he would brag about this in Twitter posts and in his songs, and so that's like the genre of music that they do. I don't think it's really that wise, because before, when I was coming up, the type of rap that we listened to, it was largely entertainment. I think it's entertainment now, but it's different because they actually snitching on themselves on the track. Y'all younger guys, man, y'all different. I'm gonna just say that. I'm not gonna say better or worse. I'm just gonna say y'all different, man. When I came up, we didn't snitch on ourselves on a track and then end up getting prosecuted, and the DA is using your music to prosecute you. That's just the world that I do not know, man. Y'all are different now. But you had one be killed on this side, one be killed on that side, back and forth. It's just silly, man. The dude Rondo, he was the intended target, I believe. So if we go back to when Von passed, he attacked the dude Rondo. One of his peoples shot him. It could be seen as self-defense because Von did initiate the tussle. He was out there promoting the launch of his new album, and they were going from one place to another, and he decided to go off track and go somewhere else. I really wish that young man would have just went on about his business, went on about his way, and did what he was initially supposed to do, because that was a fateful decision, and that ultimately led to that man expiring. But here's a young man that he kind of would look for trouble. He would look for trouble, and when he found it, he was not one to run away from it. I don't go looking for trouble. If trouble finds me, I'm not running anywhere. I'm going to deal with it. But I don't go looking for trouble. So I have that on my side, that if trouble finds me, it came looking for me. I didn't go looking for it. But you got gentlemen like him, and, gentlemen, I guess it's a bit of a stretch, but I'm going to just be respectful and say gentlemen anyway. You have a gentleman like him, and he's out there looking for trouble, and then he finds it. And this one time that he didn't make it home alive behind it. If he would have just went on about his business, he'd still be here with us. So the hit was on Rondo, and apparently it was commissioned by Durk, because people still was in his ear telling him that he need to go ahead and get back for Von. Now, Durk is not a victim here. He made his own decisions. He could have simply opted to let that stuff go, because somebody's got to leave it alone. Somebody has to leave it alone. Somebody has to step up eventually and be like, look, this has gotten too dangerous. We got too many people being slain on our side and on their side. Our streets have turned into a war zone. This is not good. We are the biggest threat to our own community. We claim to love this city so much. We claim to love this area so much, yet we are making it one of the most dangerous places on the face of the planet. We are actively participating in this becoming one of the most dangerous places on the face of the planet. We got to do better, man. How many mothers do we have to sit watching, crying on the news that their son was taken away from them? Like, how many times we have to watch that? So he being in the position that he was in his, I don't know if you want to call it a gang, but they click, whatever you want to call it. Him being in the position that he was in, he had the power to stop this. He was in the position to stop this. Now, them on the other side, true that, they also had the same power. But they not the ones that's facing this stuff that Durk is. That's why I'm putting the focus on Durk. Durk, his father came out of jail. And apparently his father had a huge positive impact in his life, which I think is awesome. That typically is the effect of fathers. Fathers have to be around. I don't know what his dad went down for. His dad was in prison, but now that his dad was out, he had a huge positive impact. And as I said, that really is the effect that fathers have. Fathers are able to get through to their son in a way that nobody else can. Daughters too, but really them boys, because the boys are out there doing the murdering. So fathers are necessary. So he turned things around, but it was too late, because now it seemed like they got him on the old stuff from what I hear, 2022. So too little, too late. Unfortunately, he turned things around, but they was already watching him. They was already plotting to get him. And then he had somebody in his group that's feeding them info, that's feeding them, that's wearing a wire. It's just crazy, man. This is, like I told y'all before, man. Never trust anybody fully. It's okay to have your peoples, have your brothers, have your homies, and trust them, but trust people only to a certain extent. Don't trust anybody fully. That's how you get stabbed in the back. I've been stabbed in the back before a few different times. This is how I can tell you from experience. That trusting people too much, they're gonna stab you in the back eventually, and you're gonna be totally caught off guard because you trust them so much, you think them not capable to do the ill crap that they about to do to you. So this is something that we can all learn from. It's unfortunate that it's this circumstance that we have to learn from. There's nothing good about this. There's nothing joyful about this. It's just a really horrible situation all around. And my man probably not gonna get out of this. Like, just keeping it a buck. If the feds got the sort of, stuff that they normally do, they got you tape saying stuff, they got you on wire saying stuff, and he probably not getting out of this, man. And it's really, truly tragic, because this didn't have to be his fate. He could have got out of this, man. He's starting to make millions of dollars, as I said to y'all the other day. When you rich, you gotta move differently. than when you was broken, hustling and trying to make it. Certain stuff, we get it. You in survival mode. But you ain't in survival mode no more, man. You won. You winning. You out there rich. You got unlimited ice, unlimited bras, unlimited money, unlimited opportunity. You got all these wonderful things going for you. You in a position that people would literally kill to be in. And that's terrible, but that's true. People would kill to be in the situation that you in. And you blowing it, still trying to be that street dude. You trying to be gangster rapper, still trying to live the stuff that you talk about in your songs. I'm gonna leave it there, man. It's unfortunate. That's all I can say. I appreciate y'all connecting with me, man. Leave me them comments, them likes, subscribe. Holla at y'all later. Peace.